think another topic that the three of us discuss a lot, and is useful to share here, is that, there's a lot of young people that are concerned about their feelings. There's a lot of old people too, but a lot of people are concerned about their feelings. And, I think if you're a young man, particularly if you're in your 20s or 30s, I don't think you should give a shit how you feel right now. I think you should be thinking about your goal. Your goals are much more important than your feelings. Your long-term goals, much more important than your short-term feelings. It doesn't matter if you feel great, that's really nice, that's wonderful. But if you're feeling a little sick and you don't want to, tough shit. Your goals don't care about your feelings. You have to go do the thing that will help you accomplish your goal. No one cares how you feel. I don't care how any one of these people feel. Couldn't care less. I do care about your goals. I do care about your long-term feelings in the sense that I want you to achieve the things that you came here for. I want you to have a beautiful life in the long term. I want you to go earn that for yourself. I try to help you with that. But if you're worried about your short-term feelings, I don't have the thing I want right now, so why bother? Well, you're never going to have it at all. You're never going to have anything if you don't go do what's necessary to earn that. And these ideas of like shortcuts of like, you'll find the, 3 quick tips to help you, make $10 million on the internet or something. Like, I don't know, man. I don't want 3 quick tips. I want to know all the little details. I want to know all the little boring stuff. How do I do everything that's necessary? When something goes wrong, how do I fix it? When something else goes wrong, what do we do there? Where's the opportunity that other people wouldn't see? I want to know all the details, and I want to do all those little boring things, because that's where results happen. That's where I think a lot of success. And I don't have a championship belt, and both of you guys do, but I do have some champion type outcomes in other areas. I think anybody that has champion type outcomes, like there's a lot of people that are almost as good or could have been as good, but they didn't pay attention to those little details, the little making sure everything is perfect like as it can be. That extra discipline to even the other day we flew here, my flight's delayed. And we're in the training room till 1 a.m. It's not uncommon for me. It's after midnight, we're still in the training room. He goes to sleep early. He's not that type of person that stays up late. But we're still in the training room till 1 a.m. In a puddle of sweat, and I had to go take an extra shower and so on. Because it doesn't matter if my flight's delayed. It doesn't matter if my flight's delayed. I still got to go do the training. It doesn't matter if I wake up how I feel. I still got to go lift those weights. I still got to go do the training. I still got business obligations to take care of. It doesn't matter how I feel. I don't even sit around thinking about these things that you're saying, where they're sitting around thinking. And like I spend plenty of time thinking, but I already made a commitment a long time ago that I'm going to do the thing. I'm not debating, am I going to do the thing or not? Am I going to do the important behavior? I might be thinking about how to do it the best way. I might be thinking of how does this, what I'm about to do, I learned these few things this week, maybe I can apply that here. But I'm not having a debate with myself, am I going to lift the weights today? Am I going to go to the training room today? I don't have any thought like that, but I created an accountability mechanism this is a pretty good accountability mechanism. If you have 2 UFC champions come stay with you, probably we're going to go do some training. That's what they came here for. That's a pretty good accountability mechanism. Like, imagine after the call, instead of going to the training room, I said, I don't really feel like it today. I don't really feel like it. Let's just have some beers instead. Like, you guys would think I was joking. You'd be like, you'd laugh for a second, be, okay, so what time are we going to the training room? It wouldn't even register. So it should be that ridiculous that you wouldn't go do what you're supposed to do. It should be that ridiculous that if you told people that you weren't going to do the responsible thing, they wouldn't believe you. They would laugh, and they're ready to go put in work. So I think this is very important. That what you said we talked about consistency, but also like setting a firm goal and making that decision or committing to a goal, and then doing whatever is necessary to fill in the steps to achieve the goal. And you said this earlier, that if a person doesn't have a goal, they could wake up and do anything. They could.
Exactly. Whatever he feels like, like it's not whatever he needs to do. Like you say about the schedule. You say, my flight got delayed. but I have the schedule. I have to lift weights today. I gotta do legs. I gotta do back, because otherwise my schedule gonna mess up for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm supposed to do leg. If I don't do the back today, and then you come and do it, you just got it done. I did that for my ice bath, and when I first bought the ice bath, I was like, man, maybe I don't go today. But then I put in my mind, I'm going every day, no matter what. There's no more question. I don't care how the weather is going to be outside. If it's going to rain, if it's going to snow, I'm just going to go. So, that automatic, when I make that decision, was automatically easier because there's no more, let me see the weather, let me see if it's raining, let me see if it's winding a lot. It's not like that. It's like, gotta do the 5 minutes there,
Yes.
And whatever, the ice bath start with that, right? That makes you stronger in something, right? Maybe the ice bath, all the benefits, it does have a benefits. But for me, it's more discipline benefits, all right? If I can do this, I can do other things. I can follow this schedule no matter what. So make you stronger.
Yeah, because like you said, if you don't have the direction that you want to go, any wind is a wind, right?
Yeah.
Wherever you go, it's good. But what people has to understand that most of people, they don't have time to sharpen the axe. But once you're here doing the course or training or whatever you choose for your life, you have chance to sharpen the axe, right? One day, the guy asked to Luther King, hey, Martin Luther King, if you have 6 hours to cut the tree, the forest, what would you do? He said, if I have 6 hours, I will spend 5 hours sharpening the axe because it will be easy to cut the. But people, they think they don't have. Now I don't have time. They always have some excuses. No, I don't have time to sharpen my sword, my axe, or I don't have time. But if you're here in the course, if you are in the training room, you should take a time and sharpen the axe. Because most of the 85-9% of people more, they don't have time. They don't find the time to sharpen. To sharpen the axe means like to study. To sharpen the axe means like to training, to dedicate yourself. Because too many distractions nowadays. Now you gotta go to internet, you gotta go to social media, you gotta go to drink some beer, to do whatever. But you have to have this time. So even for example, my daily routine, I have at least 3 hours like I dedicate to myself. 1 hour, I like to study because I do classes too. I do like self-development classes in Portuguese. I train for myself to improve my condition and be ready to any challenge. I don't fight anymore, but I go to the gym. I like to do some sparring training. I have to be ready because that's my hobby now. Every time when I'm in the gym, I say, I'm not a professional fighter. This is my hobby, but I like to be here. Then we train together. And the other way that I like to sharpen my sword is my spiritual side. I do meditation. I read books about it because you have to sharpen your sword. You have to sharpen. Otherwise, you're gonna always find some excuses. No, I'm not gonna study that. You have to do something because you see, if you see people around you 5 years later, they don't change their life. Why? Because they don't spend time on themselves, like develop themselves, do a course like you teach them, training, do something different.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask like, hey, how you get there? How you do it? Your life looks so good. How you do it? And you start telling them, it's like, okay, stop. I don't have to finish. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Start telling them how do I get to this? How you wanna know how do I get to this? I tell you, and you start telling them like, okay. I don't wanna hear it.
The one I find insulting is, it must be great to be so lucky. It must feel nice to be so lucky to be like you. Lucky. I got a lot luckier. The more I worked, I have a lot more luck over time. The more I left, less sleep and more work helped me to have more luck. So I think it's amazing some people there can believe something so stupid.
Like Lyoto with the Karate Kid kick on Randy Couture, you know, I was lucky, right? He only practiced there like 10,000 times, but I was lucky. He landed in a fight.
And you know, Glover was there helping me out for that fight. And my father said, hey, Glover, no, Lyoto, try on Glover. And I did that. Glover said, hey, man, you have to try this in fight. That works.
Yeah. It was a good fan thing, you know.
You watch this video all the way through, and that tells me you're dedicated to learning more and earning far above average outcomes in your life. Congratulations for that. But now it's time to take action. If you could have earned those results by yourself, you would have done it already. My head coach has opened up a few spots on his high-demand calendar for an in-person, one-on-one strategy session to help you. On this call, we'll give you the pragmatic advice that you can implement tonight to get laser-focused on the right metrics and leave mediocrity far behind in your past. Click that link right now in the description below and apply for your call immediately. Do it now.